I never thought my life in the dusty plains of Montana would amount to much more than punching a clock and watching the sun set over the Rockies. My name's Wyatt Hayes, and for the last 7 years, I've been running Thompson's Bakery in the small town of Billings. It's not glamorous, waking up before dawn to fire up the ovens, kneading dough till my hands ache, serving the same ranchers and truckers their coffee and donuts day in, day out. By closing time at 7 p.m., I'm beat, heading back to my one-bedroom rental on the edge of town, where the silence echoes louder than any crowd. Divorced, no kids, no dreams left chasing. My ex, Sarah, walked out 5 years ago, saying I was stuck in neutral while she needed to hit the gas. She remarried some oil rig supervisor down in Wyoming, popped out a couple of kids. I scroll past her posts on social media sometimes, then kick myself for it. But hey, this life, it's predictable. Safe. After the heartbreak, safe was all I could stomach. Billings isn't the Wild West anymore, but it feels like it sometimes. Wide open spaces, folks minding their own with a side of neighborly suspicion. The bakery's owned by old Mrs. Thompson, who's pushing 80 and mostly lets me handle things. She insists on fresh everything. Anything over 8 hours old hits the trash. Quality over quantity. Wyatt, she'd say. That's how you build loyalty. So, every evening, I'd bag up the unsold goods, muffins, pies, whatever, and dump 'em in the alley bin. Wasteful? Sure. But rules are rules in a place where everyone's scraping by. It was a scorching July evening when she first showed up. I just locked the front door, sweat dripping down my back from a heat wave gripping the state. Hauling the trash out back, I heard a rustle near the dumpster. Thought it was a coyote scavenging, common out here. But no, it was a kid. A girl, maybe 9, skinny as a fence post. Her blonde hair matted like it had seen better days. Wearing a faded denim jacket and jeans caked in dirt. Her blue eyes locked on mine, fierce and unblinking. Mister, got any day-old pie? Nothing fresh. Just the throwaways. I froze, bag halfway to the bin. What did you say? She repeated it, voice steady but small. Day-old pie. Or bread. Whatever you're tossin'. She couldn't have been more than 4'0", but there was a grit to her, like she'd stared down worse than a stranger in an alley. How old are you? Kid. 9. Where are your folks? Waiting on me. Quick. Rehearsed. I glanced around. No one in sight. Just the hum of crickets and distant semis on the highway. Something twisted in my gut. I rummaged in the bag, pulled out 2 slices of apple pie, still warm, technically expired by Mrs. Thompson's clock. I grabbed a to-go box from the back stoop. Slidingy. Here. They're from today. Still good eatin'. Her face broke into a grin, like I'd handed her gold. Thanks. Name's Wyatt. You? Lily. You okay? Lily? Need me to call someone? Gotta go. Thanks again. And she bolted, vanishing around the corner into the twilight. I stood there, dumbstruck, the empty bag swinging in my hand. What the hell was that? She came back the next night. Same time. Same spot. I'd saved a couple cherry turnovers, figuring maybe. When she peeked around the dumpster, I had 'em ready. Back again? Got any day-olds? I handed over the box. Saved these for ya. She clutched it tight. Thanks. I tried prying gently. Where you from? Lily. Around. Parents know you're out here? Yeah. Stonewall. She dashed off before I could press. This went on for weeks, every damn night. Lily. Polite as pie. Asking for scraps. I quit tossing the best stuff. Started setting aside extras. 2 pieces always. No more. No less. 1 for you. 1 for who? I asked once. My little brother.
Moksh.
He's 6. Loves sweets. What about your ma and pa? They ain't hungry. That line hit like a gut punch. I worried more each time. She was getting thinner. Eyes hollow under those Montana stars. One night, she tripped grabbing the box. I caught her elbow, skin and bones. When do you last eat proper? This morning. Be straight with me. She looked away. Yesterday. Maybe.
Jesus.
Sit down.
Can't.
Max needs me. 5 minutes. Please. She perched on the curb. I ducked inside. Whipped up a turkey sandwich on fresh bread. Added a glass of milk. She wolfed it down. Then slowed. Saving half. For Max. She nodded. Lily. Where's he now? Home. Where's home? Can't say. Why? 'Cause you'll call the cops. And they'll split us up. Split you from who? Silence. Your folks hittin' you? They're gone. Car crash last winter. My heart sank. Gone how?
Dead.
6 months back. Who's watching you two? I am. She grabbed the box and ran. That night, sleep evaded me. Tossing in my lumpy bed, I pictured a 9-year-old fending for a 6-year-old in this harsh land. I searched online for missing kids in Montana. Nothing matched. Called the sheriff's non-emergency line anonymously. What if I know some homeless kids? They said report to Child Protective Services. I hung up. CPS meant foster care. Separation. Lily was protecting her brother with everything she had. But she was a child herself.
Starving.
I had to act.
Careful like.
Next evening, I packed extra sandwiches, apples, water. For you and Max. Couple days worth. She eyed me wary. Lily, I ain't calling no one. But I gotta know you're safe. Show me where you're holed up.
No.
I promise I won't make you leave. She searched my face. Then sighed. Swear it. I swear. We walked 4 blocks. Past the grain silos and rundown motels. She kept glancing back. Like a hunted deer. We hit an old abandoned ranch lot on the outskirts, fenced but forgotten. Weeds choking the dirt. In the corner, a beat-up pickup truck. Tires flat. Cab rusted through. Lily opened the tailgate. Inside, under a tarp, a boy huddled, shivering despite the heat.
Moksh.
Pale as milk. Breathing ragged. He's sick, she whispered. Been like this a while. Pie perks him up. But not for long. My throat tightened. How long y'all been here? 3 months. Foster home before that. They were splitting us. So we lit out. In this truck? In Montana, winter's comin'? She nodded. Better and bein' apart. I couldn't leave them. You got somewhere better. My place.
Heat. Food. Beds.
You won't call CPS?
No.
Why help? 'Cause no kid should live like this. Tears welled. If they take Max, they won't. I scooped Max up, he mumbled feverishly, and carried him to my truck.
Lily rode a shotgun.
Hand on his. At my apartment, I laid him on the couch. Fever raged. When this start? Months. Shaky. Thirsty all the time. He needs a doc.
No.
They'll take us. Look at him. Lily. She did. Then whispered.
Okay.
But promise.
Ida.
Word count. 10:23. Part 2. We rolled into the ER at Billings Clinic around 10 p.m. The neon lights cutting through the prairie dark. I carried Max in, Lily trailing like a shadow. "He's my nephew," I told the nurse. Parents passed in a crash.
Imbatsin, tampuray.
White lie. But it bought time. They whisked him back for tests, blood work.
Scans.
Lily gripped my hand in the waiting room. Knuckles white. "They gonna fix him?" "They will." Hours dragged. A doc finally emerged. Mid-40s.
No nonsense.
"Mr. Hayes, can we talk?" Lily stood too. "She's his sister." He crouched. "Max has type 1 diabetes. Undiagnosed till now. His blood sugar's crashing hard. That's the shakes. The weakness." Lily's eyes widened. "But I gave him pie. Sugar. Right? Smart thinking." It bought time. "But he needs insulin. Regular checkups. Balanced meals. No more livin' rough. He gonna die? Not if we manage it. But another day out there." He trailed off, glancing at me. "You got him here, just in time." They admitted Max overnight.
Iset betil.
Lily dozing fitfully.
Watching.
I pondered the mess. I wasn't kin. If the truth surfaced, CPS would swoop in. I'd face charges, harboring runaways. Maybe worse under Montana law. But splitting siblings? The system did that too often. Especially in rural spots where foster homes were scarce. I couldn't let that happen. By dawn, resolve hardened. I'd make this legal.
Somehow.
Max woke groggy but alert. "Where?" "Hospital."
Pull.
"You're sick, but getting better." He spotted Lily. "Cease. I'm here." "Who are you?" "Wyatt." "Friend. You talking us away?"
No.
"Helpant." He nodded weakly. "Okay." Docs discharged him with insulin pens.
Diet tips.
A follow-up mandate. "See a pediatric endo, ASAP." I nodded. Paid cash, no insurance trail. Back home. I gave Em my bed. Took the couch. Apartment was cramped, kitchenette. Living room. Bath, but to them, paradise. "This yours?" Lily marveled.
Yup.
"Stay as long as needed. What if folks find out?" We crossed that bridge later. First days. They hunkered down.
Scared.
I cooked eggs. Oatmeal, high-protein stuff per docs. Monitored Max's sugars with a glucometer I bought. Lily eyed me suspicious. Weighed in for betrayal. But I didn't call. By day 4, Max ventured out. A skin for cartoons. I flipped on the TV. His laugh echoed. Lily watched from the hall. "Thanks," she murmured. "Don't mention it. You coulda turned us in." Promised I wouldn't. Folks break promises. Not this one. A week in. Insomnia hit hard. 3 a.m. Staring at ceiling cracks. I faced facts. This secret life couldn't last. Max needed docs. School for Lily.
Stability.
I Googled become foster parent Montana. Process was grueling, background check. Home study. 27-hour training. References. But doable. If licensed, I could petition for him legally. Keep them together under state oversight. Safer than hiding.
Come mornin.
I laid it out for Lily over pancakes. Gonna apply as foster dad. Make this official. Terror flashed. They'll know we ran. Maybe. But as their foster.
No splitting. Punto.
Why? "'Cause y'all deserve better and hidin'." She teared up.
I'm scared.
"Wyatt." I hugged her awkward like. "I gotcha." The application kicked off a 4-month nightmare. Fingerprints.
FBI clearance, no priors.
Thank God. Home visits from social workers poke in every corner. Stable income? Bakery manager. 7 years. Training classes in Helena. Driving hours each way. Learnin' trauma-informed care. All while keeping Lily and Max under radar.
Homeschooled Lily via online freebies, math.
Readin'. Took Max to a clinic as nephew, cash again. Paranoia gnawed. Every truck rumble could be authorities. But something shifted in me. Mornings, making breakfast for 2 kids who looked at me with trust, that filled the void Sarah left. Evenings, helping Lily with fractions, playing catch with Max in the yard. I wasn't just surviving, I was building something. Mrs. Thompson noticed my distraction at work. You okay? Wyatt seemed different. Just life.
Mom.
Truth was, these kids cracked my shell. Lily opened up bit by bit, crash details, parents dying in a icy highway pileup, foster shuffle, runnin' when separation loomed. Max is all I got. Max thrived on insulin, energy up, color back. Wyatt, can we stay forever? He'd ask. Working on it.
Pull.
The final home study came on a blustery October afternoon. Social worker, Hennis.
Rivera.
Latina, lady in her 50s. Sharp but fair. Inspected the place. Grilled me. Job.
Finance.
Motives. Wife foster. Saw kids in need. Couldn't walk away. Then she talked to M separate. I paced the kitchen. Heart poundin'. Max played with trucks. Lily's interview dragged.
S. Rivera emerged.
Wyatt. The cards on the table. Stomach dropped. Okay. Lily spilled everything. Truck livin'. Runnin' from placement. I know it looks bad. Bad?
Eu saber em. Max diabetes.
Untreated. He'd be gone. Relief flooded. So now, I recommend approval. You've stabilized and prioritized unity. That's foster gold. Approval came through in November, just as first snow dusted the plains. MS. Rivera called. You're licensed. We'll place Lily and Max with you officially. But there was red tape, court hearing to terminate prior rights. Since parents were deceased, but system had custody post-runaway. I hired a family lawyer on the cheap, dipped into savings. The hearing was in the county courthouse. Sterile room smellin' of old wood and coffee. Judge.
Grisled vet.
Peered over glasses. Mr. Hayes, you harbored these children without authority. My lawyer jumped in. Your Honor. He acted in emergency. Saved a life. MS. Rivera testified. Stable home. Siblings intact. Best interest. Judge nodded. Approved. Temporary placement. Lily and Max moved officially that week, no more hidin'. We celebrated with fresh peach cobbler from the bakery. Max devoured his. Sugar's steady. This real. Wyatt? Lily asked, eyes wide. As Montana sky. What if it changes? Won't. But drama lurked. Sarah heard through grapevine, small-town talk. She messaged, Wyatt. Fostering? You? After you couldn't commit to us? Stung. But I replied, people change. She pushed, you're not dad material. That lit a fire. Revenge?
Nah.
Just fuel to prove her wrong. Life normalized. But with tension. Lily enrolled in school, 4th grade, catchin' up quick. Smart as a whip. But nightmares plagued her. Dreamed they took Max. I'd sit up with her. Cocoa in hand. Ain't happenin'. Max saw specialists. Diabetes managed with state Medicaid now. He joined Little League. Hittin' homers like a pro.
Me?
I juggled bakery shifts, parent-teacher meets, insulin shots. Exhausting. But purposeful. Mrs. Thompson even gave me flex hours. You're glowing. Wyatt. 6 months in. Adoption whispers started. Yes. Rivera. With your bond. It's viable. But hurdles. Montana law required 6-month foster minimum. Psych evals. Home studies redux.
Plus.
A distant aunt surfaced. Parents kin from Idaho. Claim-in rights. Drama peaked. She petitioned for custody. Argon, blood over stranger. They need family, her lawyer said. Mine countered. Wyatt is family now. Court battle dragged. Testimonies. Visits. Aunt visited once. Stiff. Judgmental. This town's too rough. Lily hated her. She'll split us. Max clung to me. I fought tooth and nail.
Not even naive.
Just protection. Gathered letters. Teachers praise in Lily's progress. Docs on Max's health under my care. Yes. Rivera advocated. Separation would traumatize. Tension built. Nights.
E di pace.
Doubt creepin'. Was I selfish? But seein' M thrive, Lily Asin tests. Max Bakeen cookies with me, nah. This was right. The final hearing was electric. Aunt testified first. Blood ties matter. Then Lily. Brave. Wyatt saved us. He's our dad. Judge paused. Then ruled. Placement stays. Adoption path open. Aunt stormed out. Bitter. But over. Relief washed. Lily hugged me tight. You did it. We did. Post-ruling. Life deepened. I proposed buyin' the bakery for Mrs. Thompson. She was retirin'. Make it yours. Wyatt. Loan approved. Hayes Bakery born. Kids helped weekends. Lily on register.
Max decor out and cupcakes.
Community embraced us. Ranchers brought gifts. Sharon stories of their hardships. You're inspirin'. Hayes. But humane twists came. I reached out to the aunt, Olive Branch. Visit anytime. They're your kin too. She softened. Came for holidays. No grudges. Lesson in forgiveness. Sarah even congratulated. Proud of you. Closure. A year later. Adoption finalized in a sunny courtroom. Judge. Welcome to the Hayes family. We cheered. Outside. Under big sky. Max. Dad now. Always was. Lily. Thanks for not giving up. Lesson? Kindness ripples. But family ain't just blood. It's choice. Forged in fire. With adoption papers in hand, our little family settled into a rhythm that felt like home for the first time in years. Hayes Bakery boomed. Word spread about the dad who saved the kids, drawing tourists off I-90. I'd expanded the menu. Add in Montana twists like huckleberry scones. Lily. Now 11. Dove into school with gusto. Join in debate club. I want to be a lawyer. Wyatt. Fight for kids like us.
Max. 8.
Was a bundle of energy. Diabetes in check with daily routines. He'd shadow me at the bakery. Mix in batter with sticky hands.
Dad.
Can we donate day-olds to shelters? Smart idea.
Bull.
We started a program. Dropping off goods weekly, paying forward. But drama didn't vanish overnight. Small-town whispers turned to outright nosiness. A local reporter sniffed around, wanting a heartwarming feature. I declined, privacy first. Then, CPS audited. Routine but tense. Any issues? None. Premise. Rivera vouched again. Cleared. But it reminded. Systems watchful. Personal storms brewed too. I dated briefly. a teacher named Clara. Nice. But when she learned my story, pressure mounted. You're a hero. Wyatt. Felt fake. I wasn't. Ended amicably. Lily noticed. You deserve happy too. I am. With y'all. Truth. These kids healed my post-Sarah scars. No revenge on her, just growth. One winter. Challenge hit. Max's sugars spiked erratic. Need in hospital stay. Docs adjusted insulin. Lily panicked. What if they take us? Won't. During vigil. I reflected. How a scrap-a-skin girl pulled me from rut. Humane angle? We volunteered at a Billings shelter. Sharing our tale softly. One act changes lives, I'd say. Light lesson. Empathy over judgment. Spring brought joy. We bought a modest ranch house, 3 bedrooms, yard for Max's dog dreams. Move-in day. Lily found old photos of my stuff, Sarah and me. She hurt you. Yeah. But taught me what I want. Us. Damn right. We burned symbolic like ashes to wind. Bakery-wise. I trained Lily basics. Measure precise, life's like that. She opened up more. Miss Mom and Dad. But you're better.
Gut Trench.
They'd be proud. Max baked his first pie solo, lopsided.
Perfect.
For you, Dad. 2 years post-adoption. Life was full. Lily, 12. Advocated at school for foster awareness.
Mux. 9.
Played soccer. Sugars stable.
Me.
39. Content. No more scrawlin' ex's life. Instead, family hikes in Yellowstone. Campfires sharing dreams. But a twist. Aunt reappeared. Apologetic. I was wrong. Can I be part? We welcomed Thanksgivings together. No drama. Just blendin'. Lesson sunk. Holdin' grudges weighs you down. Forgiveness lifts. One evening. Closin' shop. A scruffy boy appeared in the alley. Got scraps? Echo of Lily. I smiled. Packed a box. Come inside. Let's talk. Cycle continued, helpin' where I could. Lookin' back. That first encounter with Lily wasn't chance. It was fate knockin'. From a jaded baker to a dad. The journey taught humility. We faced more hurdles. Teen years loomed. With Lily's rebellion phase, skip-in curfew. Argon boundaries. You're not my real dad. Stung. But I held firm. Blood or not. I'm here.
We talked it out.
Therapy helpin'.
Mux's diabetes flared occasionally.
But we managed as a unit. Community support grew. Bake sales for foster orgs. Our story inspirin' others. Humanely. The endin' wasn't perfect bliss. But real growth. I married Clara eventually, slow courtship. Kids blessin'. She brought warmth. Helpin' balance. You're my hero quietly, she'd say. No drama overload. Just steady love. The light lesson? In the West's vastness. One small yes to a kid's plea can rewrite lives. Kindness ain't weakness. It's strength. We saved each other. Proven family blooms where you plant it. Years on. Lily's in college. Studying law.
Mux bakes pro.
Running the shop with me.
Me.
Grateful daily. If you're reading, remember, next time a stranger needs scraps,
Give more.
it might save you too.